Morning, happy Tuesday to you all. Sorry that I'm whispering a little bit, but everybody's still asleep and I'm getting a bit of a sore throat, so I do apologise that the audio is not going to sound that great this morning. But as I woke up this morning, I heard Spirit say over and out. And it took me back to when I was a kid and I used to play with the walkie-talkies and we used to go over and out. And as I've sat here with Spirit, journaling what is brought forward, it just amazes me how things come through with regards to the energies. Because today it is the 9th of December, 9, completion before renewal. We're in the year of 9. It is about completions. It is about endings of cycles. You know, we're in that year of the snake, which is about shedding layers. Because when we step into 2026, it is the Chinese zodiac year of the fire horse. So all this last couple of weeks that we've got left of December, this is about that completion and renewal. And Spirit is making me feel like this energy today feels like a gentle but firm wrap up, like something is about to wrap up. Sion from my spirit guide is suggesting that a cycle is closing, a communication line is fulfilled, and there's going to be like a moment of spiritual quiet before the next phase begins. It's like today feels very energetic, with a sense that today is that day of closure, integrating lessons, releasing what cannot come forward, preparing for a new frequency shift. And Spirit is saying that today you may feel those subtle signs of transition, that you may feel like some of the small things may feel like it's done, or even if it's unfinished on paper, conversations wind down, ideas lose charge, or old emotional patterns feel strangely distant, because this is your guides helping you reset your internal landscape. Spirit is making me feel like today it's going to be a day of where your intuition is very strong, and there's going to be moments of sudden clarity coming in, because cycles conclude today. That inner knowing is rising, like you're getting the nudges, you're getting the sensations, you're getting the feelings into knowing exactly what is coming to an end, what is done. You know, you're feeling it, you're pulling away energetically from certain people, certain situations, because you know it is done. So why keep on prolonging something when you know deep down it is coming to an end, it's done, it's concluding? And it's that sense of knowing that you might receive answers, or answers come when you wasn't exactly looking for an answer, Spirit is saying. And that you feel very guided towards a decision without that resistance. You're no longer resisting something today. Spirit is saying you're kind of done with that resistance, because you know that it is time to withdraw. That there may well be a desire to step back. And some of you may well be feeling that socially as well today. That today you may want to step back socially. You may want to quiet the mind. Or simply just breathe. Because Spirit is saying that this isn't avoidance. It's that spiritual recalibration. So Spirit is saying, do not force the forward movement, the forward motions. Today it is about honouring what has come to a closure, what has completed its cycle, and just welcome what is ready to come in next. So let's see what the cards want to say to further this guidance from Spirit. But this is that energy of completion and renewal. So Spirit, what cards do you want me to work with to further this guidance? Okay. Let's pull an angel card. Let's see what is coming in for the angel cards for this completion before renewal. What is it that you want to further the guidance with, please, Spirit? Thank you. Because we have improving health coming forward, all right? And this is that vitality, this is that overall well-being, okay? Something has had a hold over you mentally, physically, emotionally. So by freeing yourself, by ending a cycle, by coming into this energetic field of completion, you are going to start improving your health somewhat with regards to that mental clarity, that emotional clarity, okay? For so long, it has been causing you to have sleepless nights, restless nights, carrying too many burdens on your shoulders. You know, believing that it was down to you for a certain situation, for the same cycle that may well have been on that repetitive loop. Because Spirit is making me aware that that repetitive loop that you've been on and on and on, it's done, it's gone, it's done, it's completed. So things are going to be improving with regards to your health, your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, your mental well-being, because you are freeing yourself from the cycles that have made you carry old emotional patterns. This is now lifting. Still half asleep. What else do I need to know, please, Spirit? What else do I need to know, please, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Truth. There's going to be a lot of truth coming to light as well. Truth that is going to give you that clarity, that is going to make you see things for what it is. And again, it's that what Spirit was talking about, that for some of you, you might find answers you weren't looking for. And within those answers, there is some truth, there is some clarity to help you, to assist you in this completion, to allow you to have this completion, to allow this cycle to finally close out. may well be about you speaking your truth as well, having that final say on the matter. Okay, especially with Spirit talking about those communication lines being fulfilled. It's about maybe having that last word, having that last say, speaking your truth. In knowing that something is done. Maybe it's you having to tell the truth. Maybe somebody's going to have to listen to some hard truths. Maybe it's also about being truthful with yourself and allowing yourself to honour what is coming to a close, what is coming to completion, and allow yourself to be ready for what is next, for this next phase. Thank you. Awareness. I feel like what Spirit is bringing in with that awareness is it is about those subtle signs with regards to that transition that he was talking about, knowing that there's certain things, certain small things that are done, all right, where you're feeling like you're moving away from, you're becoming distant from. It's about that awareness around you with the signs, with the synchronicities, feeling the energies, feeling that shift, all right? Being more aware of what is present. It's that intuition. Spirit is saying, listen into that intuition, where the pulls and the nudges are, where that truth is staring you in the face about what is done, what needs to be closed out, what is completed. Final card, please, Spirit, to close out this reading. Yeah, shadow. It's that shadow work as well. It's like facing yourself head on with certain truths that need to be unlocked, that need to be dealt with, completed out on. It isn't always light. There's always that darkness with things. But it's about removing yourself out of the shadows, out of the darkness, and stepping into that light, stepping into that energy of renewal. But in order to have that renewal, there is a need of sometimes being in the dark, in a sense of facing what needs to be faced in those darker times, for you to get a better understanding in bringing you out. Yeah, look, intuition staring at me as well. It's about really listening into that intuition, because it's going to help you. And then I just flip the card over. Prosperity begins. It is about a new chapter within your life, this new renewal, where you are able to start afresh, reset those intentions, replant those new seeds for what you want, allowing you to complete on cycles in order to have this transformation. All right, okay, that things will start flourishing and blooming again when you remove certain aspects, certain elements that are no longer serving a purpose, that have held you back. So have a beautiful day, everybody. Take care.